Take a good and close look at these insects. Wasps. They sting. It's painful. Engineering at its best. In fact, amazing engineering, wouldn't you say? Of course, this observation from a man who has a high school education. Me. If my naive observations don't motivate you to get a college education, nothing else will. But I'm drifting. I have nephews, great guys, who are engineers, and who knows, maybe one of them will add their input. As for me, I suspect that many of our inventions were inspired by nature. The wheel, for example, from watching how effortless the dung beetle moved his his stuff. Flight, from watching the bees, butterfly, maple seeds, and birds. Beer, the invention of beer, from watching the behavior of animals after drinking fruit left to ferment. Boats and ships, from watching logs floating down a stream, and so on and so on. Now, let's look at the design of this nest. It is hanging. As a layperson, I can think of many advantages to having a hanging house. Less bug infestations, better circulation, flexibility in high winds, better water runoff. But then, I'm not an engineer. In my opinion, however, homes would also be safer if they were built underground, especially in Tornado Alley. But back to this nest and their residents. Notice the holes are pointing down. No water will collect in each capsule. Notice the design to shear heating. Notice the insects are fanning their wings to increase circulations. By the way, the temperature today was in the high to mid 90s, and we had very little wind, maybe 2 to 3 knots, and that was it. This nest, I will tell you, was built on the west side of the bush to catch the heat of the evening sun to keep their inhabitants warm all night. Of course, that's my guess. Now it is your turn. Watch this video carefully and then share your comments and suggestions. Thank you.